Dr. Craig Menning here at The Fearless Mind. This one is addressed to coaches or parents. How do we help our kids, how do we help a young student acquire knowledge that we have? Meaning, how do I get the knowledge here out of my head and in my kid's head or wherever I'm teaching? Here's the key. Green lines represents me telling my son what to do. When I tell my son what to do, I'm going to tell him a couple of skills of what I want him to work on. Now, why would I do this? Well, after years of playing tennis or years in athletics or with my sports psych, there's certain skills that I've acquired that I know what works. So I may tell him what to do at times. Green line is not optimal, but the key is after he's done, I need him to think, and I'll ask him and say, buddy, what is it that worked well for you today? As I get him to think for himself and for him to articulate what went well, now we're changing those green lines into black lines. And the black line is what skills are. Those skills need to be his. These black lines are going to increase human performance dramatically. Meaning, if it's black lines, he's going to trust himself and tap into all 100% of his mental capacity. If he's only regurgitating, if all he's doing is what I tell him to do, and he's getting the green lines in here, he's not going to trust it all 100%. He may be only going to trust half of that, which would be 45 plus the 10, where it may be at 55% of his mental capacity. That's the problem with, as a coach or a parent, if all we do is tell our kids what to do, and we don't get them to think for themselves and figure out what works for them, now they're just regurgitating and always trying to please us, always trying to please the coach. They're hesitant, and their processing time, their reaction time is going to slow down, and that's going to be the kiss of death at high levels of performance. The best athletes in the world, the healthiest human beings in the world, think for themselves, which means black lines instead of green lines in their subconscious. Again, it's okay to have green lines here, but we got to turn the green lines to black lines. That's how we help our kids. That's how we get the knowledge out of our heads and get it in our kids' heads. That's how you can develop skills rapidly. Have a great day.